Hello and welcome to our CWEP open house, becoming a certified wedding and event planner. So we're going to chat about the course that is hosted by the Association of Bridal Consultants, Certified Wedding and Event Planner Program. So first, welcome. My name is Veronica Foster. I am president of the Association of Bridal Consultants. I am also a 22-year member, previous wedding planner, current destination wedding planner, and I just love all things wedding. So I'm really excited for all of you to visit us today and just learn about this wonderful program that we've created for you. So first, you always want to ask yourself, why the wedding and event industry? Because I will tell you, it is nothing like the movie The Wedding Planner with J-Lo and her heels running around. It's a lot of work. It is, but it does have a lot of a reward also. The wedding industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry. It survived COVID. It has survived other pandemics. It's not going anywhere. What we are trying to do is uplift the industry and create standards. So not just anyone, can call themselves a wedding planner or a wedding designer or wedding photographer. This course really helps us setting those standards, and it will help you determine whether this is your career or this is a hobby for you, which is really important. So what does a wedding planner really do? These are just some of the overviews because we are jack of all trades. So client consultations and vision development. If you're helping with design, even if you're not, you have to understand what the client wants. So when you talk to, florists and DJs and catering, you understand what the vision is. Budget creation and management. I've always created a budget for the couple, whether they stuck to it, was on them. That's their money. But I wanted to make sure that I gave it and their money the respect that it deserves. So I always, created their budget, managed it as best I could, but ultimately, they are the client, and what they want happens. We do vendor sourcing and contract oversight. So we do assist our couples in finding the different vendors that's needed for their wedding day. We do read contracts. Does not mean that you're an attorney, but if you read it, you can understand it. And if you don't understand it, ask the vendor. Make sure that you protect the couple, because many times they will just trust you and sign it without reading it. And you don't want them to get a situation where if they would have read it, this certain thing would have happened. So you want to read it, understand it, make sure it's in their best interest. Timeline creation and logistics management. Timeline's a no-brainer. It's, definitely one of the things that wedding planners are greatly known for. Some timelines are, one page. Not so sure about that one. Some of them are a great many pages. Because it also includes, the vendor timelines, hair and makeup, what are your clients doing, where are they supposed to be at, who's doing what, contact information. So it's a lot. Logistics and management, where is everybody at any given time during the day, floor plans and things like that. So you really need to, know those details, all of them, from every single vendor and non-vendor involved. Event execution, so like event management. Please do not call it day of anymore. Let's call it event management, because nothing only happens on the day of. That's on site. We are the leader of this circus. So, execution is important, problem solving day of. There was one time, I still remember it because, I was flabbergasted. We had a videographer for a ceremony, very expensive ceremony, very expensive photographer, and there's a baby screaming at the top of their lungs. Of course, the parents do not want to leave, so I went over to ask them, one of them, to leave, and instead they handed me the baby. So my job at that moment was to take the diaper bag, take the baby, see if the baby needed a diaper changing or maybe a bottle, get it to quiet down so I can give it back to the parents. There's all different kind of things that you will come in contact with. And then, of course, client advocacy from start to finish. So we do not ask vendors for deals. If they want to give them to our clients because they get to work with us, that is on them. But we do not ask. What we advocate for is things that they've paid for that are in their contract, and then maybe the vendor doesn't want to give it to them for whatever reason. So we advocate for them that way. We could ask, for discounts and things, but I don't want vendors asking me for a discount when I work a wedding, so I really wouldn't even ask them. So let's talk about certification. Why would you want to be certified and take this course? So building credibility with clients and vendors. This is one of the main pieces why certification matters. It is the reason why you hire a professional HVAC company to come to your home. It is why you hire an attorney to draft your contract. It is the reason why you go to a doctor and not a nurse when you are in pain. It is the same thing with weddings. We learn and we invest in our businesses, and so we have certifications and credibility that we need to portray and educate our clients on. And you can use the HVAC, the doctor, the attorney. There's 100,000 other jobs out there that require certification, and this is one of them. It also demonstrates professionalism. So it shows people that this just isn't just your hobby, it's your career. It's how you pay your mortgage payment, your electric bill, things that are always going to come. You are a professional. You have the knowledge to assist them in making their wedding day happen the way that they want it to. It also provides structure for those new to the industry. So the course does go through from start to finish what you'll need, gives you many, many different tools that you're more than welcome to utilize throughout your career. Of course, there's new developments every day. We do try to update the course to make sure that those tools are in there for you. But the structure on how to get started is important. Rather than, you go out there, you plan a wedding for a friend, and then you come back and try and fix, everything or recreate everything that you've done. It's just not always that easy. But if you start fresh and start from the beginning, it makes a very big difference in your time management, the management of your company, and the longevity of your career. The course does also provide strength and skill for experienced planners. So maybe you're already planning, but maybe you didn't get certified and you want to make sure that you're doing things correctly, make sure you have all your I's dotted and T's crossed. The course is really helpful for those two. So starting from the beginning, working your way through, and then it goes through how you can make changes to what you already have. For instance, our pricing area, teach you how to price your packages or create your packages. And then this way, you may need to just go through and edit a few things. It does help protect your business and your clients. So when you have the education that we're going to give you in this course, not only because you're reading contracts, but because you have the knowledge that you need, to work your business as a professional, it does protect your clients. And that is very important. So what is ABC and why would you want to take this certification? ABC is 70 years old, 70. So we started back in 1955. We've been certifying and going through the designation plans for wedding planners for many, many years. We've had many wedding planners go through our program. So you can always look for the ABC logo. Join our association. We do wedding webinars every Wednesday. And yes, that's a lot of W's. But we do them based on education. We do marketing, social medias. We do all different kind of things, trends, different design, SEO, things that you'll need to enhance your business. They are free to members. Membership starts at $235 a year, so it's definitely not that much. We do have a $25 a month monthly plan if that would be easier for you since you're just getting started. But we do offer a myriad of other benefits too, so I encourage you to visit www.abcweddingplanners.com for more information. So our mission is that ABC educates, connects, promotes, and advocates for wedding professionals while providing tools, community, and credibility you need to build a successful, sustainable career in the wedding industry. So the CWEP program, these are some of the sections that we have, which are our most popular sections. The fundamentals, client management and consultations, budgeting, contracts, and business practices. So the back end, that people tend to forget about is very important when, running your business, especially if you, do 10 to 20 weddings per year. That back end being organized is key, to the rest of your whole career, your whole business. Event design basics and logistics, vendor relationships, professional standards, and ethics. So those are our 6 of our key chapters. This program is perfect for those aspiring to be a wedding or event planner, those changing their careers, current event professionals. Maybe you're looking to expand a little bit. Maybe you're looking to hire or repurpose, reprice. This course is really great for that. Wedding pros wanting structure and credibility. So maybe you're, a florist or photographer or videographer, and you want to offer planning services. This is great education piece for that. And anyone ready just to turn their passion into a profession. So this program is really built to educate. It is also college course accredited. So if you are currently enrolled in a college, you can enroll in this course and receive college credit or financial aid. So what happens after you're all done with this course? The course, I forgot to mention, does take 8 to 10 weeks to complete. So once you're done with the course, you are ready to launch or grow your planning business. We do encourage you to join a supportive professional community. Joining ABC would be great. You do have access to continuing education and networking opportunities. And then there are opportunities for advanced certification and specializations. So we do have designations. Once you've completed the course, there's paperwork that you will fill out to receive your certified wedding planner designation. After that, through experience, more education, giving back to the industry, and giving back to the community, your community, you can earn up to Master Wedding Planner designation. So there are opportunities to go even further in your career. So the program format, it is online. We also have hybrid formats. So we do have instructors. We also have instructor-led education, which are located in universities and community colleges pretty much everywhere. We do have some listed on our website, but you can always email us, and I will have our contact information to find out if it's in your school or school near you, and we can get back to that. And maybe if it's not offered yet in person, we can go ahead and work with the school to do that. It is a very structured curriculum with projects, quizzes, etc. There are many real-life examples and assignments in there. So all of the assignments are actually built for you to use in your business. And then, of course, through ABC, there is ongoing support, more resources, more webinars, in-person meetings, networking opportunities, continuing education through our webinars. And then we do have state managers in right now 17 states. We are working on getting up to 30 before the end of the year. So we have, high growth potential to get local networking meetings in your area. So program start dates, if you're doing an online course, it starts when you do. If you are doing an in-person course at a college, then you would need to just double check when your course begins and ends. Again, it's about 8 to 10 weeks. The tuition and payment options, if you're doing the online, it is the $15.95, and there is the option to split it into 2 monthly payments, or through Affirm and Klarna, you can do the interest-free monthly payment option. So what's included? That whole comprehensive curriculum. We do offer instructor support, and then there are resources inside of the CWEP program also. So how to enroll? It's pretty easy. Once you click on that link, you'll be prompted to enter some contact information and get started. The very first thing you'll see is our orientation. It walks you through how to use the software, and then once you've completed that orientation, you'll receive the link for the actual course and be ready to begin in about 20-30 minutes. So I'm really excited for you. Taking this on is a big step, but it is also a necessary step if you are looking to host a career or a small business as a certified wedding and event planner. So this program will really equip you with the skills and expertise to turn your passion into a thriving profession. So Q&A, this is no longer live. We're going to go ahead and skip this part, but is this program right for you? You can always view a little bit more about the program and the syllabus online when you click through to the link that I'm going to provide for you. Can you do this while you're working full-time? Yes, you sure can. You can do it, whenever you're free, lunch hour, in the evenings, on the weekends. It may take a little longer than those 8 to 10 weeks, but you have up to 9 months to actually complete the program. what kind of career paths are realistic. I am a walking, truth of that. You can have a career as a wedding planner. You can have a career running this as a small business. We have many members who have teams and employees that run their wedding and event planning business. We have many destination wedding planners. We do have a destination wedding course that will show you how to add that travel aspect to your current wedding business. But CWEP, Certified Wedding and Event Planner course, is our signature. It is our starting point. And how long does the certification take? Again, you have up to 9 months to complete the program. On average, it is about 8 to 10 weeks, just depending on how much time you invest into the program. So as a final call to action, I will be including the links at the bottom of the video or in the follow-up email. So you can link to the course, download the syllabus, read a little bit more about it. I will also send you the links about the ABC and the ABC membership. And then my personal contact information. So if you have any questions, you can always email or give us a call, and we will answer whatever question you may have. And I appreciate you taking the time out to watch this replay, and I wish you the best in whichever you decide to do.